Microphone check. Here we go. Where are we going? NJ Gaming. How you doing? Good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are. All right, am I ready? Hey, thank you very much for that hydrates. Cheers. All right, man. Type Blazer. What's up? Hey, just working on Type Blazer. Vibe coding, doing some leak code, trying to get back to where I was. Shaking off all my leak code rust. What else is up? Just been really trying to work hard, man. Trying to work hard, but not too hard, because I'm trying to pace myself for the next few years. Having dinner, very nice. What's for dinner, man? Enrosis, how you doing? Good morning. Getting ready for that new job interview. Who? Me? You? Must be you, man, because I ain't trying to get no job. Nah, man, I'm not trying to get a job. I'm just trying to stay relevant, you know? Spoon XOR, how you doing? Wait, what you eating? Chapati dal gata? I don't really know what those things are, but maybe I've had some dal before. Yeah, I'm not really interested in working ever again in Rosis. If you ever see me go back to a job, that means something terrible has went wrong, or something terrible has happened in my plan, and I'm forced back into the corporate world, man. So I don't plan to get a job, man. Uh, but I'm willing to get a job if shit hits the fan, if there are jobs left. Anyways, this is what I've been working on. Type Blazer. I'm putting all my effort into this for now. Can't believe you'd say that. Corporate is fun. I imagine, man, corporate, at least at Google, I can see how it is so nice for some people. I think it's real chill. Work life balance is there. You get paid a lot of money. I guess you can solve some interesting problems every now and then, but the pace is so slow. I think if I was, uh, I don't know, I don't want to say less ambitious, because I think that throws shade on everyone who works at those corporate jobs. Because if my ambitions were different, maybe I would have really enjoyed my time there. But I just really want to create something on my own. I feel like, joining them corporate worlds too late. It's like all the fun things have already been done, and you're just doing like shit work nobody cares about, but you still get paid. Anyways, I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. Um, Sounds about right, yeah. It's not bad though. I guess people just want things different, need change. Alright, let me see where we're at. I have to do this every day. I don't remember what I did the day before. Type Blazer, man. 53 branches. We gotta clean up these branches. Jeez. Maybe that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Man, there are so many branches that need to be deleted. Please go through the repository and delete any branch that has already been merged. Hey, Keck, what's happening? Branch-o-matic. Yeah, I need to add something into my reviewer to say, like, delete the branch. Oh, shit, you know what's up? I was out of dang credits. I basically hit my limit, man, for Claude, my weekly limit. And then now it's reset, man. I have lots of credits to burn next week. Don't you merge branches? I don't merge them. My dang AI merges it, and I guess in the instructions it doesn't delete the branch it already merged. Claude Max Plus, you hit limits. You must have been running the breaks of it. I've just been running the agent teams, man. Those agent teams are really expensive. I think I'm going to refine some things with my agent team. It's a little bit wasteful with my tokens. I'm like spawning off way too many agents to do like redundant work that's I don't think is beneficial. But yeah, I hit that $200 plan limit. I haven't actually used agent teams much other than when I'm doing project directly around playing with them. Never actually used it. Alright, let me show you what I've been doing with my agent teams. I have my agents running and they just review every open PR. Well, you can't see because I didn't do anything last night. But it just checks every minute for a dang PR. And then B Holmes Dev, thank you very much for that raid. What's happening, man? How you doing? Hello everybody, my name is Midnight Simon and I'm working on a website called Type Blazer. It's a multiplayer typing game, and here I'll show you. Let me see if it works. I don't even know if it works right now. Does it work? Here we go. Doesn't have dictionary mode yet. No, it doesn't. Alright, there's the link. There's the link. I guess we'll just run one real quick to demonstrate my typing game. Dang, not saggy. Joined just a little bit too late, man. But don't you worry. There will be more this stream. And there you go. That is Type Blazer. We're working on it. There's a lot of problems, man. Looks like my fingers are getting old. What are you talking about? I got first place. But yeah, 80 WPMs. The passages are a lot harder here. But we're working on that too. I'm working on many things for Type Blazer. We're trying to figure out what we're working on last. Anyways, should we run one more? We'll do one more since there's some people here. Let's see. And everybody gets the frog avatar to begin with, and you can unlock more avatars the more you play. I think I just saw a bug. Dang, 87. I am getting slow. So every race you do, you gain Blazer bucks, and you can go shop in the store. Right now, everything is pretty cheap because we're testing. Anyways, there's also daily challenges. There's a daily leaderboard, and a championship race on the hour, every hour. 24 races in a day. Anyways, let's see what we gotta work on though. We're cleaning up our branches because we have so many dang branches right now that already have been merged. And then we're gonna take stock. Dictionary mode. Alright, you've been asking for dictionary mode for a long time, so maybe I should start working on it. But I wonder how the UI is gonna be. I have to think about that. Like, do I just add more buttons here? Or do I add some type of options? What type of thing? Let me think. What is dictionary mode? Dictionary mode is when you write a passage and it only has lowercase English letters, no punctuation, no capitalization, none of that stuff. I'd argue you already have too many buttons. I feel so too, Keck. I think there are way too many buttons. Well, this one doesn't really count. The options button is just leftover junk. I was thinking about trying to reduce some of these buttons somehow. So I have to think how I'm going to modify my UI to include more modes like dictionary mode, instant death mode, or whatever. Can you remove options and shop? Yes, options is going away. I just haven't been focusing on that. I think championship race can also like not be a double button, you know. Maybe single player, multiplayer can be like two smaller buttons on the side, you know, like that. But man, there's a lot of buttons. We gotta figure out. Let's ask for a redesign. If you intend for this to be wider use, wait, what? Wait, I'd set top as play now, ignore all excess right to gameplay. Wait, what? So you want the top button to be play now, ignore all excess rights to gameplay? I'm not sure what that sentence means, man. Auto shoves you into anything. Oh, you mean like play now, and then you take all the different modes: single player, multiplayer, championship race. Yeah, I'll give it some thoughts. Let me make an issue for that. Redesign homepage buttons and whatnot. Right now, the buttons are growing, and I think we can group some of them together and reduce the amount of things we can click on the home page. Also, I feel that maybe on the home page, I feel like the double logos are a little bit redundant, and there's double links everywhere. Maybe on the home page, I'm not sure what yet, but I'm thinking we got to redesign some things. Modes has all your excess play now and just picks a random mode and shoves you in. Yeah, I don't know about the random mode thing, but we'll see. Alright, what other things we gotta work on here? Well, let me check on the branch merge stuff. Race time adjustments, we gotta do that. We gotta do all these things, man. I'm trying to figure out which ones I should focus on right now. This one is an easy one. This one's easy, maybe. I gotta think about that. Type errors will take you 30 seconds. Take me 30 seconds? I don't do it, man. Let me close these things and open up new ones. Just in case they need to be restarted. Alright, what issue was that? Do issue 541. Let's do 540. Do issue 540. I could do more, I think. I think I'm going to shut this review bot down. It's taking up too much credits, maybe. Have you ever used a typewriter? When I was younger, probably. Oh, 530 is a good one for me to do as well. I need more screens, man. Do issue 530. What just happened? Do issue 530. Alright, this one done. It cleaned everything up. All my branches. Hey, just perfect example of the no mistakes. Oh yeah, I guess. Alright, 4 branches, very good. I guess these never got merged. This one got denied the merge. Anyways, 4 branches is good enough for me. Alright, we got, so I guess this one is freed up. Should I have him do one more bug? Which one did I do? 541. 540. And 530. Was the bloop sound? Hey, I don't know how to turn that off, man. I think it's from VS Code. I don't know. It didn't used to do it. I must have clicked some button and now it's making this dang sound. Do you know how to turn it off? Terminal sound. Alerts? Who knows? VS Code terminal sounds. Audio cues. Oh, there are so many sounds, man. How do I turn them all off? I like the bloop. I don't really like it, man. I'm always wondering, why is it making so much noise? I think I must have pressed some hotkey to turn them all on or something. It's still making that noise. Alright. Jesus. How do I spell that? I'm not sure. Let us put this to 0. We'll see. Blue Cactus AI, what's poppin', man? How you doing? Why not asking Claude to update it for you, Vertizoid? Now you're thinking like a true vibe coder, man. Alright, let me see. Is it still making noise? I think we're good now. That was nuts, man. Alright, I got this review bot. I don't need to modify my script here because I had my review bot spawn in my whole team of agents, and every single person on my team is reviewing the PRs. So that's like 5 times the amount of usage for no reason. So I did that for a week. I don't think it's worth it. I need to get rid of that. So here's my review loop thing. I'll close this, open a new Claude. Hey, I need you to modify the Ralph review loop. Right now, it spawns every single agent on the team to review each new PR. I think that is a bit resource intensive and we should tone it down. More specifically, I would like you to just spawn Cornelius, the code reviewer, to review the PRs and no other agent. Once Cornelius has reviewed it, I want Cornelius to fix anything it finds wrong, and when it's ready and it thinks the PR is acceptable, it should then merge the PR and clean up after itself. That means if there are any work trees, you gotta clean those up. If there are any branches that have been merged, you should delete those branches as well. And if there are any issues that need to be addressed in the future, you should also create a GitHub issue with some type of label to track them. Alright, that's for my review scripts that I've been running. Just doing a little modifications to that. Alright, now back to these guys. What's this guy doing? 541, fix type errors. Yeah, just fix them all. What's this one doing? Fixing the accessories. Yes, fix that. And this one is doing something else that I'll give it permission to do. Alright, now we gotta think of something for this 4th LLM to do. Let me look at the issues. So we did 540, 541, 530. 539. Do issue 539. Alright. Hey, Blue Cactus AI, how you been doing, man? How's your vibe coding coming along? You got any tips for us, man? And Vertizoid, what's up? Are you also like vibe coding a lot over there? Gantana, what's up, man? We got Stack Overflow over there. What you talking about, Stack Overflow? Been doing pretty good trying to set up Ralph Loop like me. My Ralph Loop, I don't even really use it because I don't know, I've been having issues, especially with the agent teams like timing out and stuff. So now this is my flow. I don't even use, the only thing I use Ralph Loop for is like reviewing PRs. Yeah. And then I guess when I'm at my computer, I rather to just manually approve and click the button that says yes, because it's, I don't know, I feel it's more stable. It's less likely to time out. If I do see timing out and getting stuck with the sub agents or whatever, I can interrupt it and tell it unstuck itself. But I do have the review thing running constantly. So all my coding agents, I just tell them to make a PR. And once they make the PR, that's it, man. Their work is done, you know? And then the review agents take over from there. Sometimes I might queue up a few issues, like if I'm going away from the computer for a while. I'll queue up a few issues in a Ralph loop, and then I'll just have that Ralph loop only do the issues and submit the PRs. So I have two loops running. One to do a very certain amount of issues. I don't let it choose its own issues because I have a bunch of junk issues that don't need to be addressed right now. So I'll explicitly give it this issue, and then I'll go to the supermarket, come back. And then when I get back, everything is merged into main, and then I'll test it. Sometimes I'll test it locally. Sometimes it's a lot easier to just push it to prod and test in prod, you know? But I don't think I'll be doing that for too long, testing in prod. You have a tab with Stack Overflow open. Do I? Oh yeah, to turn off Visual Studio sounds. Steven Sagaball, what's happening? How you doing? I don't write code anytime. Cloud and Codex for everything, including writing my ticket descriptions. Versazoid, are you talking about like you don't write any code and you have a job and your job is to write code? Or are you talking about this is all from your side projects and stuff? Because it's that would be funny or interesting if you don't write any code at work either. Little Pixel, good morning and happy Tuesday to you as well. Will you be adding CAPTCHA tests to prevent cheating? Maybe in the future. But I think these days even the dang CAPTCHAs are so easily beatable with LLMs and OCR and stuff. I have to think about how much effort I'm willing to put in to prevent cheating. At some point, it's not the battle worth fighting, you know? I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with that yet, but we'll see. For now, I guess it will just be, I mean, you can try and cheat, but if I think if I suspect any accounts of cheating, I might just do some really strict things. I haven't done anything yet, but when I do start doing things, I'm not sure if people are gonna like it. I might just start banning IP addresses and doing some crazy stuff. I don't know. I used to be into that type of stuff, so maybe it's gonna be interesting being on the other side of people trying to abuse your system. I wonder if any of my experience in the past will come in handy. Anyways, alright, this one says done, push it, open PR. Let's check on the Ralph loop thing. Where is it? It's over here on my other screen. I have a job as staff engineer. 2025 I was a bit skeptical. 2026 the models are very good and the whole ecosystem is very good to stop writing code manually. We still need to focus on context control, etc., but way better nowadays. Yeah, man. I'm sure you remember last summer when I was trying to vibe code type Blazor, and it was struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I was able to get some things done, but it was just so many bugs, and it would struggle to fix those bugs, man. And that was only like 7-8 months ago, and now in 2026 I'm trying again, and I'm having a way different experience, man. Like, I have no like hesitation about just submitting code from AI now because everything seems pretty good. Of course, it makes mistakes, man, but nothing. It's never far off, right? And then if you guide it, I find it's pretty good at figuring out what went wrong, especially if you can describe the bug to it or show a screenshot and then explain the behavior you're looking for. It can find its faults, you know. Blue Cactus AI says, right now, I use GitHub Cloud Runners that build my Docker files, but want to maybe use self-hosted runners, and then have Hookfire when Docker image done building that deploy to K8s for me automatically. Dang, K8s, Kubernetes or whatever. What are crazy things you building out there, man? Was trying to use the GitHub NCP servers to do that, but they don't have tool to find when GitHub Actions workflow is complete. Man, you sound like you got a crazy infrastructure going on over there. Maybe not so crazy, but maybe, you know, I was thinking maybe I can like use GitHub Actions or something, or perhaps do what you're describing here and have some hooks fire whenever things like hook it up to GitHub, so I don't have to do this bootleg PR review in a loop on my local machine and some other things. But for now, like, I don't think I need anything too fancy. Maybe as the product matures and stuff. Little Pixel says, good news. I actually got that job for the true web dev role I interviewed for yesterday. Congratulations, man. But geez, that is pretty quick to hear that you got the job. Like the next day they called you and like, hey man, let's go right now. You must have really impressed them. So congratulations. Either that or they're really desperate. I'm not sure. All right, PR is up. Should I try? All right, my new review loop is not done yet, but it's almost done. I'll wait until this is done and then I'll run it to review all the PRs. Even though it's like it's getting double reviewed, man, because these things are reviewing it with Cornelius before it sends a PR. And then I'm reviewing it after. Like, maybe that is also burning out my tokens. Even faster than that, they emailed me 6 minutes after he got off the call. Dang. I'm gonna guess desperate, but that's a-okay with me right now. I assume you're also desperate as well right now? Hey Shaggy, what's happened? I got second round interview today. Big hype. Dang, everybody has been crushing it lately. Congratulations, Shaggy. Second round. Which is it, like a big tech company? Is it gonna be a LeetCode focused interview or what? Everybody's doing great, man. I like to hear that type of party. Push it, create PR. Push it, create PR. Push it, create PR. All right. Oops. That is... Hold up. I got so many damn windows open on this thing, man. All right, here we go. Added pseudocode in the last interview and killed it. Pseudocode? What is that? I think this time might be more networking. Oh, like white... Yeah, I see what you mean. Whiteboard problems. Wait, I always thought it was pseudocode. But man, that sounds better. Pseudocode. I like that a lot more than pseudocode. All right. Wait, this whole thing was crazy. It was a role I applied for 4 months ago, and they hit me up out of the blue. Maybe one of their candidates fell through or something. Like maybe they hired somebody else and they were on there for like a month or two and they fired that person because they're so terrible. And then you're the only person left in their packets or something. I'm just speculating. I don't know what happened, man. I'm just talking shit. Anyways, trying to fix this. The reviewer. All right, here we go, man. Let's try the new loop. Wait. How do I use it, man? How do I use this script? Give me a command to run it. Hey, douche. Thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. All right, so I do need the team review. Here we go. I don't even know why I got this thing running over there. Should I pop this out? And then move it somewhere down here. You're saying push open PR too much. Maybe you should do the same as Boris. Create a Claude command for that. He pushed it in the Claude source code as commit push PR. I love what you put together with the new animals. They look awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Little Pixel. Happy to hear that. Wait, what is this? Oh, that is not a link versus Zoid. He tricked me. Claude source code, interesting. Who is Boris? Is Boris like the creator of Claude Code or something? Do you agree that an issue with current workflow is AI is the interfaces swapping around, etc. is a nightmare? Keck, I'm not sure what you're asking. An issue with current workflow with AI is the interfaces swapping around is a nightmare. I'm not, what does that mean? Yeah, I mean, I do tell it to create a PR very often. So you're saying commit push P. What are you saying I do versus Zoid? What is a Claude command? I don't even know about that. So when you're talking to your AI, you have like 6 chats open and moving them around is hell. Oh, I wouldn't call it a nightmare though. Like, it's something I do. I spend not that much. Like, I set these windows up and then that's it. They stay there kind of forever. I guess there is like window tile managers and stuff, but I don't really know how to use them. I could learn them. I guess it could be better. It could be better, but I wouldn't call it nightmare level, you know? Commit push. Interesting. And then how do you tell it to run this command? And what is the benefit of having this command? Does it like save tokens or something? When you review code, I suppose you don't do that in this case, but if you were pushing to a group project, I assume you would review more. yeah, I think if this was a project with like teammates and stuff, and there's a certain quality of code that is expected from me, I'm not just gonna send AI slop PRs to everybody. I'm gonna go over them first and make sure that it doesn't damage my reputation if I have to stamp my name on it. But because this is just solo projects and I'm the only dev, I don't give a shit about AI slop code that much. So getting a quick TLDR of the agents changes in a report would be lovely. Yeah, I think all my PRs have like descriptions in them. So, all right, this is Claude Code's PRs. They're not mine. I was like, what the hell? I got lots of issues or PRs. All right, these are mine. So, oh, these are my issues. Let me look at the PRs. Yeah, they tell you what to do in there, what to test and stuff. It's just straightforward steps you execute typing. Oh, like that type of command. I see what you're saying, Vertozoid. But is there any like technical benefits of doing that rather than just saying create a PR? I guess it's more deterministic or something. But these things know what's up when I say create the PR. They all created. And then this guy down here is watching and reviewing, and then it merges it when it's ready. But I will look into that command. Maybe it's... Wait. You say it's already there, right? Commit. Dang, it's not there. Maybe I have to include it somehow. I thought it was in Claude, so it's here already, but maybe I'm mistaken. I can't wait to get back to my project. Had to take a break yesterday, so doing some studying. I'm feeling confident and not anxious, possibly for the first time ever. I guess anxious about working on your project, or maybe you're feeling anxiety because of your job situation and interviews. Either way, I'm happy to hear that you're feeling pretty good, man. Hey, Shaggy, you play guitar, huh? I saw you shredding, I think, a couple days ago, man. Sounds pretty nice. Wait, I have many microservices that work together. I'm considering pulling the issues down and spinning them up in new work trees, then have a single markdown file that each agent writes to it so that they can share with each other. Ask Claude to add. Oh, I'll do that, Versoid. Wait, that one way to share state between coding tools, like if you use Cursor and Codex and Claude Code, you can have all the agents write to the same markdown file to keep state updated. Is that the way to go, Blue Cactus AI? A single markdown file? I imagine that markdown file will get really large very quickly if you have every single agent appending information to it. But I'm not sure. I haven't tried that stuff. Always happens. Yeah, guitar is the only thing that relaxes me. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I bought a really expensive guitar the other day, like 2 months ago, a classical guitar. And I thought, yeah, I'm gonna play this guitar so much. I used to play a lot of guitar when I was younger, but I thought I'd have more time to play guitar. But I've just been totally consumed by vibe coding, man, that I haven't really played as much as I need to. But I want to get back into it, man. I think I'll just have to make time. Maybe I have like a scheduled play guitar and vibe code time, because usually when I'm vibe coding, I'm just chilling. So I can like press a button, We'll see. I'm working on my real life like flow as well. Not just my workflow, but my hobby flow and everything. All right, what are we doing? We're just waiting on this thing to review. Yeah, letting the agents rip and then doing a guitar solo would be badass. Yeah, I can't do any guitar solos, but maybe Shaggy can. All right, let's see. All right, one PR got merged. Which one was it? Countdown timer for championship races. Uh-oh. Um, I don't even know what this. Oh, this should be multiplayer and championship races, man. Anyways, it's already merged. I'll create another issue. Well, actually, let me look at the thing to see if it touched the multiplayer server. Nope. Alright, so I gotta make a new issue. Add timer for multiplayer races. When players are in a multiplayer race, there's no way of telling how much longer the race is gonna last, especially if there's someone AFK. We should add a countdown that tells the users when the time is gonna be up. I think this feature already exists in championship races. It should also exist in the multiplayer race. All right. So which one was that? This one here. It might already be cleaned up, but I'll double check. Anyways, it's already gone. Very good. Let's find more bugs, man. Type errors. There's a PR out for those. Should we redesign the homepage now, or should we wait until we add more stuff? Oh, there's one bug I want to fix, man. I want to fix this. Let me make this issue. This is something that's really annoying to me. Fix avatar leaderboards in championship and multiplayer servers. So the avatar leaderboards in both the championship server and multiplayer server needs to be fixed. Right now the avatars move from left to right across the screen as they're progressing through the passage. However, the avatars get to the end of the bar and they kind of stop moving before they actually finish. I want the avatars to go straight through the bar and across the finish line to the right of the progress bars when they're finished. So at 100%, the avatars should be on the right side of the bar instead of inside of the bar. I don't know if we can fix this, but we'll try. Before you push to new branch, do you test the build locally? I do not, man. I don't test anything that much. Alright, I lied. Every now and then I'll test something locally. But I don't plan to do this much longer. I've been testing in prod just because it's still like under development and who cares. But once it's like launched and a bit more mature, I'm gonna stop doing that, and I'll set up like different environments and whatnot, and I'll probably be a little bit better about testing locally. But right now, it's just like free for all. It's real sloppy, but I don't think it really matters, man, at this point, you know. All right, so this issue is 550. Let's give this one. Do issue number 550. All right, which other one? Hey, this is spawning 5 reviewers, man. What the hell? That's crazy talk. I thought we changed that, man. Well, I'll let this finish, I guess. Is there gonna be casual matchmaking like Type Race or just a championship race? I do plan to add the like race now thing, Fluffy, but I have to basically just ask Claude to do it. I think it's kind of tricky when I don't have that many people on the website, you know? So I don't think I want to focus on that right now. But as we get more users and stuff, or, you know, I think I do want it for like my version 1.0. So yeah, I gotta have that feature for sure. Oh, championship race, man. Championship race. Speaking about those things. So for now, I have the daily passage, the championship races. Those are like asynchronous. Well, daily challenge is like asynchronous multiplayer. Championship race is like, you know, real time. And then I guess we just need the casual match. And the casual matches, I guess, won't be ELO ranked or whatever. Oh, Enrosis is here. We gotta fix the passages. I think they're a little bit too hard. And I think I want to organize... Well, first I want to regenerate a lot of the passages, and I want to organize them. I want to have like a catalog of passages and facts. I want Typeblazer to be more than just typing, man. I want it to be, maybe you can just study random things on the website while you type them out. I got big plans. I don't know if I'll get to implement everything, because at some point I should probably shift my focus from Typeblazer to AlgoBlazer. But I'm having a lot of fun with Typeblazer right now. I think I should just stick with it for a little bit. Here we go. Dang, man, I'm so slow. Fluffy 135, Enrosis 94 and 86. I didn't, yeah, Shaggy, don't worry, man. I think you gotta click the button to join. If you can make a new cool LeetCode like site, I'll definitely pay for that. Hey, it's in the works actually, but that's gonna be a lot more work than Typeblazer. So Typeblazer is kind of my starter project before I get into something more complicated like AlgoBlazer. Do you remember binary search? Yeah, binary search is my biggest inspiration, man. That binarysearch.com really changed my whole life. I don't think I would have made it to where I am without binary search, man. Binary search connected with so many people, and it kept my motivations high when I was struggling. And I'm really sad that the creators didn't think it was worth it to keep it going. Yeah, this is gonna be like a spiritual successor. Are people going to blaze algos against each other in real time? You never know, Fluffy. But it's going to be focused on things that I think LeetCode isn't focusing on. It's going to be, I don't want to talk about it too much, but I've been thinking about this website for multiple years, man. And I guess I finally just pulled the trigger to do it because maybe before I wasn't super confident that I could pull it off, because of how much work it seems like it's involved. But since AI has advanced so nicely, that's like one of the biggest reasons I decided to quit at whenever I quit. I was like, I really feel I have a chance to, like, I wouldn't say easily build this, but I have a good chance of building it successfully with the help of AI, and with everything else that I've learned in the last few years. So I'm more focused on like the community aspects of the algorithms for me, for like AlgoBlazer. The vibe coding has really inspired me. I could make anything now at a much quicker pace. Yeah. Guys, dictionary mode is coming soon. You heard it first here. Hey, Keck, let's work on that right now. Wait, what? Fix the avatars. All right, I'm working on it immediately. Let me find that thing. Dictionary mode, issue number 52, man. All right. Features. Yeah, more bugs, you mean? I guess I'll just use this one. What issue was it? Do issue number 52. Ask me any clarifying questions if things aren't clear what you need to do. Nothing wrong with having a bug farm, yeah? It keeps me busy, I guess. Alright, well, I gotta fix this review loop, man. We're burning through the credits. Let me see. We started at 0 today. Now we're already at 23% of our session, 3% of our week. I guess that's not too bad, but the week just started, man. I gotta pace myself this week. Last week I went too hard with the agent teams reviewing and whatnot, man. And maybe like generating those avatars. Let's make another max account? Nah, I think 2 maxes would be way too much. I'd have to literally be on my computer 16 hours a day probably to hit like double max. Anyways, make an app so you can send instructions from a phone. I've been thinking about that. This has been on my mind a lot to just do that, but I don't think it's healthy for me, man. Maybe I should like just, I think I have a good system right now. I think I'll make adjustments to it as time goes on, but right now I don't find myself like lacking in productivity or stuff, But I do think, it would be nice if every time Claude wants to prompt me, it would just text me instead. Text message or on Discord or something. And I can just respond there as I'm out and about in the streets. But then sometimes it's like, sometimes I need to be at my computer to test things out or to build the project and run it. I imagine there are tools for that right now. I don't know. I don't know if I should spend time building that when I feel that type of stuff should be out there already. I just need to find it, right? Like everyone's been vibe coding like crazy lately. There must be at least 1,000 versions of that. If it is, please tell me because I want it. Yeah, it seems like it'll be hard to make sure everything you need is available. High potential, what's happening? Viewers also watch AWS? What? AWS? What are you talking about? I guess AWS has a Twitch channel. Yeah. Hey, they've had a their stream is, I think I've seen it like 4 years ago, man, and like nobody watches it because nobody knows about it. Basically just need AnyDesk for my phone with a special interface for chat based, and then AnyDesk for simulation. DN Bull, what's happening? Hope you're doing well. How's a Mac coming along? Hey, I think today's the last day to return it, man. Should I return it? No. It's like $4,000, man. No, I didn't buy the mini. I have the Mac Studio. I have the M3 Ultra Mac Studio. I really want to wait for the M5 Ultra Studio, but I can't wait because I need a computer right now. And I just returned, like, I could fix my PC, but I don't know. I'll have to think about it, man. I fixed my PC. I just need a graphics card, which is probably like $500. Or I could keep this Mac Studio for $4,000. So tired of Microsoft. No, I think I'm gonna migrate from Windows on my other PC to Linux. But then, man, I don't want to waste time setting up Linux. You know, there are some accessories that aren't positioned correctly on some characters, so you might need to an anchor system. Hey, we're working on that bug right now, man. There's a PR to fix those accessories. Let me find it. It's probably merged right now because everything is merged. Per character accessory. Yeah. I don't know if we can rebuild and see if it fixed it. Wait, this is the wrong projects, man. Where is it? I minimized it. Here we go. I think it should be up to date. All right. Whoa. What are you guys saying? Unless you're rich. Hey, I'm not that rich. I'm not rich at all, man. But I can afford a Mac Studio. I just don't know if I should. But I do enjoy it, man. Maybe I should just keep it. You can get a solid MacBook for way less than 4K, but it doesn't have 96 gigs of RAM. And it's not a dang M3 Ultra, I think. You're not running the LLMs locally? I'm not, so maybe I don't need it. But I do have plans to experiment with some things in the future. I'm about ready to migrate to Linux as well. I'm so sick of Windows just shutting off on me. I never had those problems. That could be a hardware problem. I had problems with development in Windows. Some of the open source software I'm using for my secret project doesn't support Windows, and then the WebSockets thing I'm using for TypeBlazer also doesn't really support Windows. The guy was like, you know, if you're on Mac, use this. If you're on Linux, do this. If you're on Windows, good luck. That's what the documentation said. But I was able to get it to work. It was a pain in the ass. I've updated my PC's CPU. Feels much quieter. What CPU did you get? I wanted to use Linux too, then I realized it's horrible and went to Mac. We've gotten so much worse the last couple of years. Windows. Wait, what are all those terminals? Is that, yeah, that's from VS Code, man. These are all my agents doing work. Hey, Head Tennis, what's happened? What's happened? Wait, hold up. I'm trying to read all these chats. Mac Studio is not worth the money for its value. Hey, I'm paying 2600 for some of the best RAM in the world though, right? I don't know if you can say that the Mac Studio is not worth it when it is. I don't think there's any other machine like it, man. My 2 cents, you should keep it. Like, yeah, I'm sure the new chip is coming out soon, but in my opinion, they're not that much different bump unless you're already super heavy Mac user. It's 2 generations upgrade for that chip. M3 Ultra versus M5 Ultra. Would absolutely recommend Return Studio to buy Mac Mini and then M5 chip. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of doing that originally, but I don't know, man. The Mac Minis, at least the base models, seem a little bit whack because I have a MacBook Air already. So I need something a bit more beefy, and then the wait time for the Mac Minis are a little bit high right now for my area. Due to the current memory prices, Macs are currently one of the best value per gigabyte you can get, as Apple hasn't raised their prices. Yeah, that's also a good point, man. So that's also another thing. I'm not sure if the new Mac Studio is going to be the same price as this one, or if they're going to crazily jack up the prices since there's like hardware shortages or whatever. New CPU for the PC is a Ryzen 7800 X3D. Sounds bumping. BetSimp, how you doing? That just means Apple has been scamming for decades. Hey, do you have a Mac, BetSimp? Or are you just a strictly Windows guy? Does being soldered on allow the RAM to be faster? No good, Nick. What's happening? I don't know too much about hardware or anything, but I've heard like the way the memory works on Macs, it's different. I don't know what that means. Something about it's bumping though. Linux plus Windows. Do you use Linux for like, do you dual boot or do you have like separate machines? I tried dual booting for a while and I ended up just never booting into Linux. And I don't know if I'll keep it. Anyways, we got to tell this bot what to do. Multiplayer and single player for now. Let's do 50 plus words. All right, let's try that. Let's see what's up. I dual boot on my desktop and have a laptop with just Linux. I usually do contests on the laptop. Interesting. Current state of Type 2 hypervisors. No need to dual boot now. What does that mean, Hetanis? Water. Knight XC33. What's happened? Thank you very much. Man, you gotta chill with that water, man. I seen your message. Jeez, trying to drown me? You can just run whatever you want in the virtual machine. And dual booting isn't better than the virtual machine? Or I guess the difference is not even that noticeable? Or maybe there's, I'm not sure about these things. Like, hey, Mr. Singh is vibing. What's happened? We had an outage today because AI generated code. Because AI generated code was put to prod without review. Dang. But whose fault is that really, man? That's not the AI's fault. That is, how did an AI generated code end up in prod without a review? It's a system fault. Whatever system your company has. You guys gotta fix that. Or it's a process breakdown. I don't know what to call it. But that shouldn't happen, right? I mean, I push code without review all the time, man, but I don't have any critical systems running. You'd already push the changes for the accessory fix. Oh, I forgot. Let me check on it. I'm about to do it right now. All right, what else are we working on? Man, so many tabs and stuff. Anyways, I think I'll keep this Mac Studio, even though Keck doesn't want me to keep it. I just don't want to deal with setting up another environment, man. I think I'm pretty comfortable on this now that I've gotten used to it. And it's pretty nice. It's nice and sleek. Sits on my desk, like right there. I can put it in my bag and carry it with me anywhere, really. I told people a few days ago, but I have a big trip coming up. I'm going to be going to Taiwan, Korea, and Japan for 6 weeks. I was thinking about bringing my Mac Studio, but I think I'll leave it at home, man. I'll just bring my MacBook Air because I'm going to be moving around a lot. But man, I think if I was like going away for 6 weeks and staying in like one place, I would definitely bring my Mac Studio with me though. Vacation? Yeah, it is a 6-week vacation, but I will be working like on stuff, vibe coding. I don't know if I'll be streaming, but I will be doing some vibe coding for sure. All right, what are we looking at, man? Oh, did this create a PR? Make the PR, man. Max says that you should be good until 2020. It's 2026, man. They say M5 Ultra Studio is probably coming out in about 4 months in June. That's what the speculations are. So, man, I don't know what to do. I could also just try to work from my MacBook Air for a few months and just return this. I got the box and everything still, man, right here, ready to go. I'm gonna give it some real thoughts today. You never know what I might do. All right, PR created. Oh, and then I guess the new stuff is up. Let me see if the accessories look any different. So on the turtle, I guess it looks all right. The shades on the turtle, the hat, kind of. I don't know. The turtle shrunk. Some of them are really bad. I'm gonna have to go through and fix everything, I guess. Hey, look at this one. It made the turtle smaller to fit the hat. If you'll be around China in mid-April, check out the Canton Trade Fair. Mr. Singh is vibing. I've been to that Canton Trade Fair, man. It's so bumping. It's some of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. That thing is insane, man. I went in, I don't know, 10 years ago or so. 2014, 2015. I imagine it must be crazy these days in 2026. It's an alien turtle. Yeah, it kind of looks like one. All right, we gotta work on those accessories. Maybe what else did we change? There's something else we're trying to test. Let me look in the what got merged. Countdown for championship races, type check errors. I think we gotta revert this one. I don't like what they did. We'll see. We'll see about that. They just shrunk the characters to make them fit. Think you need an anchor system. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what an anchor system is, but perhaps it sounds like what I need. Alright, what else did I do? Accessories. Alright, only these 4 things, really? Not great. Hey, Lucia Norger, what's happened? Sorry, I can't say your name right. What you got here? We're vibe coding a type-in website called Typeblazer. I guess we can do a little demonstration here. I'll create a multiplayer room, and we can type together and race. Should we do it? All right, 3 of us is enough, man. Let's go. It's just typing. It's basically like Type Racer, but my version of Type Racer. There's daily passages that you do. There's also an hourly race. Man, I've been getting the same... It feels like I'm getting the same passages. Anyways, that's what we got going on here. Hey, I swear we fixed a bug that's still there. Oh, maybe it's this one. We gotta wait till it's merged. So that's Typeblazer. You get Blazer books for every race that you do, and then you can go in the avatar shop, buy avatars. Right now everything is super cheap because it's under development. And then daily passage you can do, see how you do against everyone else. You get 2 tries for the daily passage. Right now on my first attempt I got 85, and then if you do a second attempt it replaces your first attempt. So it doesn't take the best score, it just takes the most recent score. So maybe I will retake this challenge just to see what's up. Man, I shouldn't have taken it again. No, I messed up my score. 74, a lot worse. I found the penguin in the shop and we have adjusted accordingly. What are you talking about? Adjusted accordingly. Yeah, the penguin is alright. Got hats, glasses, eye patch. That mustache, though, I don't know if it's correct. That clown nose looks weird. Wizard hat makes it shrink. I just love penguins. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm happy you found a character that you like. I like the shark, even though I hate sharks in real life. All right, what are we gonna work on next? Oh, we're working on. Oh, it just got merged. Um, so I'm gonna rebuild. Here we go, man. Gotta clean up some of these work trees. Jeez. Who's not doing anything? This one. I want you to look at all the open work trees that we have and all the work trees that have folders in the work trees folders and delete anything that has already been merged. Still building. I have so many work trees and branches I need to seriously clean up. Yeah, I think it's good to clean up every now and then, man. It gets crazy in there. Dictionary mode is coming soon. Then we got all types of agents up in here, man. Front end, C++ guy. No new PRs. All right, did this build yet? Build. So let me redeploy and test that multiplayer leaderboard fix to see if it works. All right, typeblazer.com. That is what we're working on. I've been working on TypeBlazer for, in terms of absolute time, in weeks, maybe like 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks now. No, I'd say 4 weeks is a good estimate for how much time I've put into TypeBlazer. I started it last summer on Opus 4.1, and then I took a long break, and then I just restarted it about 3 weeks ago. So I think, you know, we got a lot done with the vibe coding. All right, here we go, man. We're about to test this new fix, and it was in the multiplayer. So if anybody wants to race, there's a link. If not, I'll also join it with a guest account. All right, here we go, man. Oh, the penguin. Oh, I gotta change the names, the guest names, to just be like guest frog. I don't know. The character doesn't fully go where it should. We gotta fix that, man. Maybe I should have the character inside of the bar. You know. Because look, they get to the end and then they just kind of hang out right there. Not into that. I think, all right, this is something that I should probably test locally before pushing it, because it takes so long to push and build when I could just easily test it locally, right? All right. Maybe I won't even create an issue for this. Maybe I'll just start talking to the AI in one of these things. Let's try and fix it though. All right, there is an issue with the avatar leaderboards in multiplayer and championship races. The problem is the avatars look funky once they reach the end of the race and their progress bar. Let me take a screenshot. Dang, did I close it? I did close it. All right, one more time if anyone is still around for another race. I'm gonna get a screenshot this time. All right. Man, I just opened a dang screenshot and now I don't know which one it is. Where's my Finder app? Tonko Balanco, how are you doing? What's happening? How do I use this thing, man? Finder. Desktop. Look at all these dang screenshots on my desktop, man. This one? Yes, this is the one. Alright, we're trying to fix how the leaderboards are whack. I've attached an issue so that you can look to see how it messes up at the end on the right. Here are some ideas that I think we can use to fix it. First, maybe we can move the avatars to be inside of the progress bar instead of the progress bar trailing the avatar. I don't know. Or no. Maybe we can just have the avatar like right at the very tip of the progress bar and fix any overlapping text, like the first place message and the gold medal stuff. That stuff is like on top of the avatar right now. Maybe we can just move those things and clean it up. Like perhaps we can move the first place, second place, third place text outside of the progress bars. Anyways, think of all their options and let me know what you're gonna do to fix this. Whatever. My desktop is so full of them, I have to keep moving them into a folder. Yeah. I have so many too. I gotta just move them into a folder as well. Something. Alright, what's next? What's this doing? What's this doing? This one is a big change, man. These things are doing big work. Should we run one more? Is Type Blazer profitable as yet? I am an angel investor. I think we've made a grand total of negative money, man. So, no, it's not profitable. Will it ever be profitable? Who knows? Who knows? Still under development. Alright, what should we work on? I feel like we're not using all of our capacity, and we can turn on some more agents. But I'd kind of like to focus on like a few things at a time and not get too crazy. Like, I need to fix all my passages, but I think I'd rather do that offline. Let me look at my issues here. Gotta redesign this, but I think I'll wait until the dictionary mode is done. Oh, let me make an issue for instant death mode. We should have a mode that your character dies and you're out of the race if you make any mistakes. Hey, Fluffy. Secret Discord invite. You're not in my Discord, man? Here. I'll send you the invite. How did I do that? I gotta send you a whisper. Paulo Franklin's, what's happened? Hardcore Type Blazer, yeah? Oh, should I call it hardcore mode? Because that's what the video games call it. Let's see. Let me just tell these things to keep on keeping on. Nah, you're just old. Young people say hardcore. Hey, I say hardcore too sometimes. Finding part of the Illuminati. Welcome to the party, man. I like playing hardcore mode, like Path of Exile or Diablo. Oh man, I forgot. I've been playing Diablo and I played Diablo like 2 nights ago, man. Diablo 2 Resurrection, and I completely forgot that's what I've been doing. I gotta go play that again. Continue my character. I have a Necromancer. But it was not hardcore mode because I'm scared. I already died once, man. Good thing it wasn't hardcore mode. Warlock, good too. Hey, I'm playing on Game Pass, man. I don't know if I have access to Warlock. Maybe I'll try it. Warlock is like the new class they released, huh? In World of Warcraft, I had a Warlock. It was a hard class to play, man. I had a priest, I had a paladin, I had a hunter, I had a mage, I had a death knight, I had a rogue. I had every class. It's free in D2 and Diablo Immortal. I've never played Immortal, but I used to play a lot of Diablo 2 when I was younger. Even into college, man. I was playing Diablo 2, and then I guess I haven't played in like 15 years, and now I'm getting back into it. Warlock was nice back when the game was good on the Lich King. Yeah, that's when I used to play WoW, man. Lich King. I played vanilla WoW for a little bit, but I never really got into it because I was busy with school. I was in high school, maybe. But then I got to college and I played Burning Crusades, and I played Wrath of the Lich King, and I think I played Cataclysm a little bit. Arenas was so fun, yeah. I just hate how gear progresses reset constantly. old school RuneScape. Dang. Hey, I think Blue Cactus AI also plays old school RuneScape, man. I almost started playing old school RuneScape a few weeks ago, and then I realized that I started on not old school RuneScape. I played like the new RuneScape instead. And by the time I realized, I was like, dang, I don't feel like starting over. Lich King was the best expansion when he could use army in Arena. I don't think I played Arena too much. Did I just hear? Yeah, Shaggy also plays old school RuneScape, man. And so does Vermel or Vermail or Vermay11. Never played RuneScape. I feel it's too, I don't know, not Rune or what? Tibia? Your progress is so minuscule you wouldn't notice restarting. Yeah, I know. It's just I put like 30 minutes in and I want my 30 minutes back, man. Can't recommend RuneScape 3. Yeah. I played old school RuneScape for a little bit. I don't really remember too much though. Anyways, what are we doing? I wouldn't even recommend starting right now. Just keep vibing. Yeah, that's what I've decided. I'm just gonna. I really want to finish Type Blazer to like a version 1.0 where I'm happy with it and I want to like tell the whole world. But right now, I'm not very happy with Type Blazer. I'm happy with my progression, but I'm not happy with like how complete it is right now. There's a lot of features that I need to add. The only MMO I really got into for a long time was Club Penguin. What the fuck? What the heck is Club Penguin, man? That was where the name Fluffy originated. I see. Fluffy does sound like a penguin now that you mention it, man. It's like floofy, but fluffy. I love Dark Age of Camelot. What year is this, man? Best MMO ever in terms of PvP. I never played that, but that game sounds old. That was super popular. Hey, Tennis, you played Club Penguin as well? Hey, I don't know. I know there's a lot of newer people in this stream. Maybe I should take some time to let y'all know who Het Tennis is, man. Het Tennis also streams. He has the VIP here, but he's a like Linux guy. I don't know what he does. Some type of sysadmin craziness over there. And Het Tennis been on here since the beginning, man, for like 4 years or however long I've been streaming, almost 5 years. Wait, I didn't, but I knew about it. I was a WoW addict. I was a gladiator in PvP. Almost done with system engineering PhD now too. Dang. You're racking up all types of degrees, man. Wait, people saying their ages without saying their ages out here. I mean, I'm in my upper 30s. I think a lot of people who watch me are probably around my age, man. Late 30s, early 40s, maybe. Dumpy Dawn, what's happening? W Type Blazer updates, thank you. Add Tiger too. Oh, dang. I can't believe I don't have a Tiger. Maybe the stripes are difficult, but I'll add it to the list. I'll never forget the vibes in the West Varrock Bank in old school RuneScape back in the day before the Grand Exchange. I don't know RuneScape that well. 1983. Dang. I'm almost there, man. Alright, what are we doing? We're just talking about nonsense. We're supposed to be watching these LLMs do their thing. I don't even have them on my screen. I just went in the threes. I did some duos a little bit in the arena. Distant memories of pre-GE. I don't know what that means. One game that I played so much when I was a kid. I was probably like 11 years old, but I was obsessed with this game. I had so many friends in this game. Infantry Online. It would be a dream if somebody recreated that game like a spiritual successor for Infantry Online. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this game, man. It was a crazy multiplayer game with like 50 people in one server back in 1997 or whenever, with like dial-up modems, man. G is basically auction house in WoW. Oh, Grand Exchange, that's what you're talking about. I love the WoW auction house. I love that more than the game itself sometimes. Instead of having to directly trade everybody and meeting up a particular place, spamming text among thousands of others, it was a mess. Yeah, I get it. Anyways, we're watching these things. That's what we're doing. Alright, this one says the dictionary mode is good. I don't want to create a PR, but should I test this one locally? I'll test this one locally, I think. Let me see if I remember how to do that, man. I gotta hide environment variables and whatnot. Here we go. So I go in this work tree. We're working on dictionary mode here. And then I will just run it. Oh shit. But I don't, man, I hope this doesn't mess with, we'll see. I'll take it down real soon. It's probably gonna mess with the championship race server. Uh-oh. Because it's all hooked up to the same production stuff. Anyways, how do you use Docker again? Why are all these things up, man? How do I clean up those containers? Do I just kill? Does that work? I guess it does work. I don't know what this one is, man. I'm gonna kill that too. Docker stop all containers. Yeah, I should try and remember that stuff. Tonko or Blanco. Hey, it's not kill. I gotta stop it. Well, man, nothing is running. I'm gonna just ask, why am I even trying to figure it out myself? I don't know Docker like that, and yeah. Oh. Why am I trying to figure out this myself? Yeah, I don't know. Docker remove. Is that what I gotta do, man? Wait, what did I type before? Docker RM. I have to remove all of them, man? That's crazy. Who knows? All right, here we go, man. Docker stop. All right, this is definitely gonna mess up. How do you select dictionary mode? How do you even do that? You know? I'm on typeblazer.com and not a dang thing here. Oh, what kind of dictionary mode is this? This is whack. All right, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I've seen enough to know that this needs a lot of work. Oh, we have 10 fast fingers mode now. Hey, we're trying. It's not live yet, but we're trying the dictionary mode. The words are too small. Let me give it some feedback. All right, I just checked out your branch and the work you've been doing. I have some feedback for you. First, the way we navigate to a dictionary mode is weird. I think we need a new button somewhere on the home page, or when you press single player or whatever, like there should be an option to choose what type of mode you want before you get into the race. When the manager says I have some feedback for you. How come for dictionary mode you don't simply filter the regular passages and just remove chars you don't want and then to lowercase it all? Because the passages that I have are not going to be the passages in the final version. These passages are kind of as a placeholder for now. And I don't think I want to use those words because there's a lot of weird words. I want the dictionary mode to be like commonly used words, not proper nouns or maybe, things like that. I think it's a lot easier to just have a list of like the 1,000 most popular words or something and randomize them based on that. But we'll see. I don't really know anything cores. I'm just vibing over here. All right, what I say, how to turn on dictionary mode is not great. The words also need some work. I think you said you have created a list of words and it's just randomized. Let's remove some of the words that are like 2 letters long only. Two less or as long only? What? I'm gonna just do that for now and see what it does. And then we have a championship race starting in real soon. Dang, this is localhost. Starting in 3 minutes, championship race. Another layer of mistakes. Voice transcription. Just my 2 cents, but I despise random word sentence when trying to train typing. When typing correctly structured sentences, you can get into the flow state much better. Yeah, but this is a certain mode that is dictionary mode. This is not the only way you can type. There is the regular passages, and then there's this dictionary mode where you just type words from the dictionary randomly. So this is just saying I hate it. Well, thank you for expressing. Somebody was complaining that they hate the other mode and they only like dictionary mode. So that's why I'm building both things, man. So you can choose what you like to do. You don't have to do the one you hate, you know? And then I'm working on passages as well. And then there's going to be the death mode or hardcore mode or whatever. I forgot my cheater account. Man, I deleted your dang cheater account, Paulo Franklin's. Messing up the leaderboards, man. I think I did. I'm not actually sure if I did. Let me check. I'll check for you right now. Yeah, I definitely just deleted your account. I was about to hop on the race, cheater. Nah. Hey, maybe. I'll let you know when you should try again. But right now, I don't think it's the time. I haven't put anything to combat like a browser bot yet, but I have some things in the works. Make a shame page? Nah, I don't want to do that. If anything, I have some ideas for an anti-cheating system, but I don't know if you should also ban Steno. What does that mean? And how do I do that? And they get skipped from rank and go straight to the shame page. I looking into a bit, and even TypeRacer has troubles with cheating. Yeah, every game like this will have troubles with cheating. It's not possible to prevent cheating 100%. All right. 1 minute to go. There's probably some way to detect whether a user is inputting single characters or steno chords. But with steno, there's no competition. People can input 200 plus WPMs easily. TypeRacer bandits. Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea about anything stenograph or whatever. I have to research it. I don't really want TypeBlazer to become like this crazy competitive platform, man. It's more just for fun and practice, you know. But I don't want to be like too crazy about like all this stuff. I just want people to enjoy the website and type for fun. Alright, these characters are really messed up, man. We'll fix them. Don't you worry. I choked so hard, but I clutched it. Hey, I guess everyone is a lot further behind, man. Spoopdy. Oh, these need to be bigger. TypeBlazer UI beats Monkey Type for me. Feels so warm and fun. Thank you very much, Dumpy Don. Wait, Headtiny says heuristics is how most of that stuff is tracked. A human can't type as fast as a bot or as perfectly. Yes, I have some things to track those, but I haven't implemented anything. It's not a top priority for me, to be honest, to prevent cheating right now. For now, I think I'll just manually ban people until the site grows more and more. Then we can try to implement some more like bot detection systems on wherever, collecting keystrokes and whatnot, analyzing that stuff. But you know, if somebody makes a really good bot, there's nothing I can do about it. Don't fix they look funny? Nah, I don't want them to. I don't want my UI to be jank. I want it. It can be funny, but it can also work how it should. You know. Look up plover. What the heck is this? It's a bird, man. Interesting. Have you tried one of these things, Fluffy? Wait, what was that? I was gonna make this new issue, man. Let me do that real quick before I forget. Championship race leaderboards need adjustments. Right now, the avatars on the championship race leaderboards are really, really tiny. Not the leaderboards, the dang race results. Jesus Christ. Right now, the championship race results needs a little bit of work. The avatars are super small. I think we can increase that size so that it fills out nicely in that row. Look at the image for reference. If you do track all the way down to keystrokes, you could ghost race mode and have people race against their best time. Yeah, I have a bug tracking the ghost race too, man, like they do in Mario Karts. Yeah. All these features, not enough time. I have not tried it, but I'm dying to. I haven't had time to dedicate to it because I really wanted to get good at it. I've heard it's possible to get over 300 WPM if you get cracked at it. I'll do that over switching to something like Dorvac. Yeah, I thought about switching one time and then I just don't like feeling so helpless on a keyboard, man. It's such an uncomfortable feeling for me. Also, if you get really good at it, you can take a certification and become a court reporter, which I'd want to look into as a side hustle if that's possible. Dang, you're taking this typing thing all the way, Fluffy. I like that type of energy. Why use someone if you can make your own? It's always more fun. Hey, jeez, Castle Bear. What's happening, man? I thought you were going to say, you know what time it is? It's championship race time. And then I was like, damn, we just did the championship race. New keyboard day? What kind of keyboard are you guessing, Castle Bear? How long do you plan on working on this website? I plan to work on it at least the next 10, or I guess until the end of next week. And then maybe I might start toning down how much effort I put into it, or how much time I should say, not effort. Right now I'm working on, this is my only focus right now is Type Blazer. I imagine by the end of next week I'll have shifted some of my focus to Algo Blazer. So I'm hoping to get in my MVP, my version 1.0, I'm hoping to get hardcore mode, dictionary mode. I'm hoping to get private leagues working, daily passage, championship race, and then clean up the avatars, and then clean up the UI, and then that should be it for 1.0. Maybe I'll add some more things in the future, like the whole ghost race thing. I don't think I want that for 1.0. I'll have to do some planning, really. I haven't given it crazy amounts of thought. What is Algo Blazer? Algo Blazer is my next project that is similar to Type Blazer, except instead of typing, it's solving algorithms. I got myself the Go 60% keyboard. I used to think, dang, what the hell is this? It's not even just a 60, it's a split 60. With a, what the heck is that? A thumb pad? Like a mouse pad or something? What is this thing, man? Um, did you build your keyboard? Yes. No. Yes. Did I build this one? I think I built this one with trackpads. Yeah. I don't know. I like my mouse. That keyboard looks very promising. Hey, I've never tried a split keyboard, but I have at least 3 split keyboards here. I got the Kinesis or whatever, Kinesis something, something, something. I got a Moonlander. I have some other junk I've never tried. The Advantage Kinesis, yeah, maybe. Let me go see if I can find it real quick. I think this is it, man. It's not even opened. Look at that. No, it's a freestyle. How do I make it focus, man? Who knows? Anyways, man, I got this. I got this dang thing from work, right? As soon as, what is this? Man, it's ugly. It's real ugly. That's how it looks. But I ordered this from work, from like the tech support stuff before I quit. It ain't that good though. Wait, what are y'all talking about? Oh, hell no. Well, you don't like that one? Hold up, man. Where's my... Let me put this dang keyboard down. Never tried a split keyboard, yeah. Moonlander is a great for start split keyboard. My issue with these split keyboards is they all sound whack, man. None of them sound nice, the ones that I've tried. They all like, they don't have that nice sound profile to them, you know? At my first job, I went to the IT room and got a keyboard and saw someone had left behind a DOS keyboard. Hey, the DOS keyboard was my introduction to mechanical keyboards. I bought a DOS keyboard in like 2010, the ultimate DOS keyboard, $200 or something back then, all black with no keycaps on, like blank keycaps. And that was like, I think this was way before people started customizing keyboards like nuts like they do today. But the DOS keyboard was my first, man. Moonlander has hot swappable switches. Yeah, but the keyboard itself sounds not great. It's not about the switches. Like, yeah, the switch has a certain sound to it, but I think it's the whole profile of everything that creates the nice, unique sounds. Like, even if I tried these switches in my keyboard in another keyboard, they sound different than this Bubble 75. The reason I use this keyboard here is I really like how it sounds, man. I honestly like low profile soundless keyboards. I really like my sound, like the thocky sounds. Anyways, what are we working on, man? We're talking about keyboards. Oh yeah, I was telling this thing to do something. All right, how should players get into dictionary mode? That 16 lines hidden. Sure, do that. Dude, I've gotten so much hate in the keyboard spaces for saying Thaki. What? I know people say Thaki isn't a thing, but definitely a thing, and I will die on this hill. I swear some keyboard people have massive stick up their ass. Yeah, I don't know. I used to really be into the keyboards, but I have so many unbuilt keyboards now. I'm kind of over it. I think I'm over it because I found the keyboards that I like. And Thaki is 100% a thing, man. Everybody knows what you mean when you say Thaki. Hey, there is one keyboard I want to build though. I've had this dang keyboard for like at least a few years. Let me go get it. Let me show you. All right, here we go, man. This is my prized possession that I have not built. The Mammoth 75. I've had this laying on my desk or on my shelf for like 2 or 3 years. Look at that. It's like gold. Well, it's not built. It's just a dang PCB. I've never even opened this, man. This is not my first time. I got some knobs. I don't even want to open it. I think I'll build it on stream, man. One day. One day. I've been saying I'm gonna build it on stream. I'm gonna put it together. Sitting on my desk. Yeah. That's how it becomes, man. I have the Zoom 75 similar to that one. You bought it when? Man, I can't remember. I was living in California when I bought that, so it must have been at least 3 years ago. I've been using the Logitech Mechanical Mini and it's pretty good. It has tactile switches. Yeah. I mean, after I used my first mechanical, it felt really good, man. I couldn't go back to the rubber domes. And then after I did my first custom keyboard, it wasn't that great, but it really opened up my eyes to like what a keyboard could sound like with these modifications. Anyways, let's check up on these agents, see what they're up to. I wanna... Dang, this thing is... What is it doing here? Fallback passages. Anyways, man. We're gonna test this. What is this working on? This one is also finished. Oh, this is just work trees, so we can probably just close this one. What's this one working on? The avatar overflow. Should we just push that? I'll test that one in prod. Anyone remember the MacBook Pro with butterfly switches? I do remember that. I have one of those, I think. Or I had one. I think I had one for work. One of those MacBook Pros. Alright, what's this one saying? That's a... Clear this one out. So we only have this one working on things. And then it's ready for more testing. So let's run that and see how it looks. How do I test? Like that. I have a 2022 MacBook Air, and hot take is the best typing experience I've had in my life. Interesting. No, I think the Macs are nice to type on for sure. A lot better than my other laptops, you know. Alright, let's test this dang thing out. They say, oh, this UI, I don't like it. Normal mode, dictionary mode. We gotta work on this. Let me tell it. Where is my AI? Alright, I'm testing it out, and first of all, I'd like to say Hector HSC, thank you very much for the 100 bits. That's not what I like to say to the AI. But let me put your name up on the board, Hector. Thank you so much. There you go, Hector HSC. Thank you again. Alright, the UI to select dictionary mode or normal mode is not in the spirit of the rest of the site, if you know what I mean. It looks nothing like the front page. Let's try to keep the styling a little bit consistent with the front page and then this mode selection page. Make some changes to that right now. Farara the artist, how are you doing? What's up, man? Tapping in during work again for a bit. Hey, thank you for tuning in, man. We're just working on Type Blazer. We're adding dictionary mode and we're trying to fix some UI bugs and stuff. So just another day in the basement office, man. Let's remove this options button too. Should I just create a bug for that? Or an issue? Remove options button on the front page. We don't need no dang options, man. Let's get it out of there. All right, let's see. Bring this down. Bring it back up. And we're about to test to see how they redesigned that dictionary mode page. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Normal mode or dictionary mode. All right. We'll leave it at that for now. But is it too many clicks? Anyways, did I just select normal mode when we're supposed to be testing the dictionary mode? This is a fallback passage, so I don't think it's hooked up to my API right now. What could be going on there? All right, refreshing. All right, I have some feedback for it. All right, nice work on the design and styling, but I have some more feedback. When I refresh the page after selecting a mode, like for example, if I selected normal mode and I typed a passage and then I hit refresh, it takes me back to that mode selection again. I think we should have a separate route for the mode selection and then the actual game modes that we're playing. So that means when we refresh on the single player normal mode page, it should refresh a new passage and not take us back to the mode selection. All right, let's, yeah, this dictionary mode ain't working, man. Oh, fuck. All right. That looks so whack. I'll have to think about this dictionary mode thing in the UI. Maybe I want it to zoom across the screen, like left to right, like in Type Racer. Or I mean, Monkey Type. But why is it not connecting, man? Let me look in. Oh. Also. Oh, I know why, man. I have production ENV set in this thing. Let me get my local ENV. That's the problem, man. Let me shut this down. Obviously, that's the problem. I don't know why I did that. Alright, everyone, close your eyes. Where's my local ENV, man? I had one. Maybe it's on my other computer. Dang. I gotta get it over here. Alright, well, I don't feel like to go get this local ENV thing. I don't feel like to modify it right now. So maybe I'll continue the dictionary mode another time. Hold on. Or should I just go get it from my other computer real quick? It's like right upstairs. Yeah, I'll go get it. Be right back. I gotta pee as well. Be right back. we're back. We're back, man. Jolly Moto. What are you talking about, man? All right. What was I doing? I was trying to get my local ENV, the right one, out here. I got it. Here we go. This is Type Blazer. How do I specify ENV file? How do I specify an ENV file for Docker Compose? ENV file. Where do I put that though? Like here? Let me just say, make me the command. All right, there we go. Oh, Jolly Moto. I don't know if you're still around. Giga Potato. What are you talking about though? Where's this file, man? I swear I just put it in here, man. Didn't I? Oh, it doesn't have the dot. Alright, it's time to boogie. Let's see about this thing now. Do you see TypeRacer just shipped a quote of the day feature? Did they? Dang, have they been watching my stream, man? It looks ugly though. Quote of the day. I did not see this, man. They must feel the heat coming for them. Literally just happened. Oh, look, there you are, man. 147. But you know what they don't have? Oh, you can just race as many times as you want? I guess you can do it as many times as you want. Interesting. They're trying to keep it alive, man. All right. This is some real bad dictionary mode. Internal server error. Probably be nice to have a scroll feature on the dictionary mode. Scroll feature. I was thinking, of making it like an endless string that comes from the right, and like on Monkey Type, man. I think Monkey Type has it, right? How do you set that up? How do you make sure that shows? Zen quotes, words. I don't even know. It's like it's an infinite scroller, yeah. That would be nice. Monkey Type, man. Should do a step mania like mode where the words float up and you type them before they get up to the top, and the words, and it adds words faster and faster. Interesting. That's an interesting game mode. Fluffy approves. Stealth model from a top lab. Oh, this is a Giga Potato. It's free. I'll wait for other people to try it, man. Have you tried it? Is it good? What do you think? All right, let me actually write that down in an issue here. What the heck? What do you call it? Step Mania? That might be interesting to try, to see, like, as like a vibe coding experiment, you know? Yeah, it's amazing. Have you compared it with, say, Opus or Codex or Gemini? Walked into Step Mania, Ricky Wong. You know, what the hell is Step Mania? Is that like a website? It's like DDR. What? Free dance game. Yeah, it is like, so DDR type Blazer. Yeah, that sounds real fun. DDR on your keyboard, yeah. DDR is my main? Dang. Is it a coincidence that all you typing people like DDR, or is it just something about pressing keys, whether it's with your fingers or your feet, that's really exciting? Will I like DDR? Maybe I should go try some DDR, man. They had some DDR stuff in the game room at the old job. All right, what were we trying to test or change? I forget. Oh, we told this to do All right. I guess we'll rebuild the Docker images and see if it works now. That built correctly. Can I hit them with no cache here? No, I can't. I'll just use it and see what's up. All right, there we go. So the all right, here's some feedback for it though. Your dictionary mode fallback passage is really whack. You gotta generate a real passage or something and then use that one sample as a fallback instead of whatever junk you got right now. These words are still harder, man. I think dictionary mode on monkey type, they're like using these. Jeez, I can't type these words fast. It's like they've selected the fastest words that you can possibly type. Hey, Seaplane, what's happening, man? How are you doing? Welcome. All right, that looks okay. All right, I think this needs a lot of work, man. Like these words compared to, let me pull up monkey type. These are like easy words. I wonder what their algorithm is. It's not just random, I think. I think there's some sort of specific way they construct these passages. I guess it's open source, right? Probably most popular words. Hey, they're showing ads on monkey type. Dang, that's how they do it. I didn't know they have a merch store. Jeez, they're making money. I wonder how much money monkey type makes. Shit. What the heck is Zen mode? I guess you just type nonsense. TypeRacer makes a lot from ads. Do you know how much? I read a blog from them. Yeah, I read that article. It was really old. They posted it 10 years ago. They said they made around $100,000. 85K, which is insane. Is it insane? A lot of people use TypeRacer, man. I think they make more than that today. And that doesn't include, I think they said they made like 11,000 a year from premium subs and like 85, 90K for ads, which probably means around just shy of 200K today, if that's how it works. Maybe I should vibe code a browser game. Oh, jeez. You're gonna blaze those numbers, right? Hey, Ricky Wong. All right, I will hold off on saying what I'd say then, since there's an ad. And I'm not typing 100 words here, man. I'm gonna make a bomb blazer. Can't. What do you mean you can't play on the real bomb game? Are you banned from there or something? Their ads are nuclear ones. Bypasses the U block. Which one? Type Racer or Monkey Type? All right, what are we doing? We gotta test. All right, dictionary mode, man. What is this? Could V? That's crazy. Yeah, I was just doing the dictionary mode and I saw a word that's... What the hell is this word, man? How did that word end up in there? Oh, Twitch ads, I see. Wait, it gives me disconnected. I've never successfully joined a room. Dang, I wonder why. Maybe it's blocked in your country or something, man. Hey, Ricky Wong. I was gonna respond to you, and then I stopped because he said he had ads. And then now, I don't remember what I was gonna say. What the hell was I gonna say, man? Oh yeah, this was I was gonna say, man. I read that article about Type Racer making close to 100K, and then I thought, man, if I spent 1 or 2 months, maybe 3 months of my life working on Type Racer, and then I just keep adding to it and advertising it and adding features and maintaining it. If that made me 100K in like 5 years, I'll be so happy, you know? Just this one little shit typing game that's just like a side project making that much money, right? So much fast typers here. I don't do a Type Racer match. Yeah, there's lots of fast people. You're one of those fast people see playing, but Fluffy and Ricky Wong are next level. Then as AI progressing, you have less work. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty chill now. Oh, my bad. YouTube. Dax, what's happened? Can you do a leak code problem using Java? I don't know Java, and right now we're not doing leak code, but I'll be doing leak code tomorrow. It was Mango Could've that lost its apostrophe. All right, let's tighten up this word list. I think there are some weird words in there that are hard to type. Let's limit the list to a list of maybe the top 500 words in the English language. Yeah, I got to a diminishing return point. To get past the 110 average, I'll have to put in huge effort. I already put in 10K races. Dang, that tracks because Fluffy has done about 60,000 type racers to get to like 140 something average. I've done about 1,500. No, I've done about 2,500 type racers on both accounts that I have, and my average is like 85 WPMs. So, all right, so I know to get to 110, I'm gonna have to do 8,000 more races. Then, dang. I guess type blazer. I'm gonna be blazing all day, every day. I've been doing pretty good though. Let me show you what I'm saying. So on my accounts, like I've been hitting like 20 races a day or so, which would mean I'll get to that 10K races real soon, man. By the end of this year, I should have like, I don't know what the math is, but I should have a lot of races done. And we'll see if I actually get faster at typing. Oh, I just saw something. Micro AI Zoom, what's poppin', man? Brother, I'm vibe coding right now as well using anti-gravity open code Kimi Kilo code. I've built so amazing things so far. I haven't connected them to a database yet. This is what we need, a community that we can push each other to continue and make that money. Yeah, I find it's really fun to vibe code, and I like sharing my journey with other people. Other people share tips and tricks with me, and I share with them, and it's like a very nice community. Good luck on your vibe coding, man. What type of crazy projects are you working with? You got lots of tools there you're using. I only use Cloud Code, maybe some Codex every now and then. Moshiko, what's poppin', man? How you doing? Man, look at the time. It's almost lunchtime for me. But we're trying to like get this dictionary mode to be a little bit better. I don't know if I'll push the dictionary mode yet. I'll probably keep this under development until I'm happy with it, which might be another day or two. We'll see. Oh yeah, but as I was gonna say, there's a bug here. Not a bug, but something that I want to fix. Something that I want to try. I've never done this. I'm gonna take a screenshot, and I'm going to like edit this screenshot. Can I do that? How do I draw on a Mac? What the hell am I doing, man? Oh, there we go, there we go. Let me think a little bit. I want to say I want the avatars like this, the animal avatars to be like somewhere else. And then I want like your profile picture to be different than your avatar's picture, you know? But I don't know. I was gonna try and draw it, but I don't think this is a great idea. I'll just make a note of, well, maybe I can just highlight it like this. Oh, Jesus. And then make a new issue. Update the user profile pages. Right now, where the avatar picture is, let's make that the user's profile picture on their account, not the avatar. Let's move the avatar and increase the size to that extra large avatar and put it somewhere on the profile page so people can see both their profile picture and their avatar on the website. Hey, don't defense, what's happened? Oh, did I switch to Mac recently? Yes, in the last 2 weeks or so. I switched to Mac. I have a Mac Studio. Don't Defense says, I want a feature. If you own percent in the company, you're allowed to boost their WPM, like 1 extra WPM for every 1% you own. Think you deserve 30%. We'll see about that, man. Yeah, maybe. You know, I was thinking of another feature too, where instead of having an animal avatar, you can upload some pictures of yourself, like a face shot and then a happy shot, like with you smiling, and then a sad shot where you're sad or something. And then when you do the typing thing, instead of this avatar, it will just be your head typing with little hands. But we'll see if I ever implement that. Anyways, how do you defend against porn? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. But lots of sites do that, man. Maybe I'll just have them like, I gotta approve it before it goes live, and then I just have AI take a look or something. But man, there's millions of social media sites where people upload images and it doesn't seem to be an issue, right? Literally boosted accounts, yeah. I think, yeah, we'll see. It's almost time for me to go championship race. After the championship race, I'm out of here. AWS have a service for that. Yeah, wow. Well, I don't know if I want to pay for AWS stuff because they're expensive, but you know, I'm sure in this day and age, there's probably cheaper alternatives, or AI can help, or open source things. I haven't really looked into it though. Even that you can get around it. I mean, you can get around everything, man, but I can always just have like a human check and I look at the avatars. Bobo Bibao, what's happening? There's no need for security. Oh yeah? That's why you have a report button. Yeah, that too. A dang report button. Alright, let's see. Should we... Oh, championship. Dang. I think this championship race might mess up. I'm not gonna lie. It might mess up because I have this server running here, man. And sometimes if I have my development server around championship time, it messes up because it sends things to prod when it's not supposed to. But we'll see, actually. I just stopped the server, so maybe the championship race will be okay. Anyways, dictionary mode is coming. I gotta fix the leagues thing. That's what I should really be working on. I'm gonna work on that off stream today. Right now it's hidden. I need to organize my links. The links are getting out of control. I don't want to end up looking like TypeRacer. TypeRacer's UI is so ugly, man. But the leagues thing. Oh. That's my championship race alarm. Yeah, I think this league thing is something that TypeRacer wishes they had. Hey, Bobo Bilbao, thank you very much for that hydrate. Cheers. What if they steal it? Hey, they can steal it, man. I don't really care. They've been around a lot longer than me. I'm stealing Type Racer from them, you know? The championship race should be bracketed by WPMs. Yes, I was thinking about having different, like, I don't want to say leagues, but basically different leagues. Because I use leagues as a different meaning here. But like if you fall, depends on what your average WPM is, and that's the bracket that you go into. That's a great idea, Don't Defense. I've been thinking about it, but I did not like take any action. So maybe I'll do that right now. Championship. I think these features are nice to have as the site grows though. Like right now when there's not that many users, I think it's a bit overkill. But if there's like 100 people racing in a championship race, then it would be nicer to have like, you know, the beginners race against the beginners and stuff. So championship races should be divided into brackets or leagues eventually. Like for example, the leagues brackets should be based on a user's average WPM. So that means you know how that works, man. Figure it out. I trust you. That's what I say in my bugs, my issues. Or insert a random character to mess them up. Wait, I'm gonna make Type Racer Idler where a spirit of a robot just types for you? What? Can I send a word bomb to another player and maybe it shakes their screen? Hey, me and my wife were talking about that. Just saying we should have it like Mario Kart where you can fire something at another player too in certain modes, right? So either you like change the mapping on their keyboards for a few seconds and it just types nonsense, or yeah, mirror the screen or some funny stuff, man. But I think those are like stretch goals. I don't think I want that for version 1.0. But having that for something in future version releases would be nice. I'm just going to make a new issue. Oh shit, man! I'm talking all that nonsense and I missed the championship race. Jesus, you guys couldn't even remind me? Can't believe it, man. What is wrong with you people? Jesus. The trap worked. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Ricky Wong, 123. Fluffy, 88, must have started late. 40 Blazer bucks, yeah. Last night I started one late, 2 minutes late and got 22 WPMs. Hey, I'm always trying to remember the championship race. And there's so many times where I missed it by just 1 minute, man, or 2 minutes. I'm like, dang. Sometimes my wife will do a race and she won't even tell me. And I feel left out, man. But hey, Ricky Wong, I saw you last night. You did the midnight race. I forgot to do that. But I saw you and Q Ultimus hitting up the late night races, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., man. Hey, I think this championship race stuff is gonna be really fun. Like once the site is more mature and stable, and I get the word out, you know, I'm planning a crazy marketing campaign. Not that crazy, just normal marketing campaign. But I just want to, spread the word and see if people can make this thing a reality. Anyways, it's been fun. Don't forget to do your daily passages as too. Like you get Blazer bucks, and the daily passage you get 2 attempts, man. Oh, that's another bug I should track. Daily passage leaderboards should show how many attempts. So right now, the daily passage leaderboards does not show how many attempts the person has made. We should show that somewhere in the leaderboard. Maybe we can use the same circle dot things to show like they've only used one of their 2 attempts or whatever, 2 of 2. Oh, and a new issue. Daily passage button on the front page should show how many attempts remaining. Alright, on the front page, the daily passage should be grayed out if you've already used both of your attempts. It should also show how many attempts you have remaining, like the circle dot things. Alright, there you go. That's some reminders for you. So earlier I did an 85, and then I decided to retry my attempts, and I got a slower results, but the slower results is what stays. I think it makes the daily challenge a little bit more interesting because you have this choice whether or not to like redo it and discard your old score. So there is some risk involved, and I think it's kind of cool. Anyways, it's lunchtime, man. I gotta go, so we're gonna find somebody to raid. Who are we going to raid? Just Ron. Is this guy even on? I don't know. X spaces while vibe coding. What is this X spaces, man?
Start saying Gravity and Jed never take the day off.
Oh, X. I don't know about that. Coding with strangers. Is that co-working? There's no vibe coders on, man. No leak coders. This guy sleeping. Man, is that a bobsled? What is that thing? Go raid a sleeping guy. Raid you? Don't defense. I'll raid you, man. Are you gonna stream, or you just want me to raid like your empty page? Where's Blue Cactus AI? Where's Shaggy at, man? The vibe coders. Anyways, this is a big struggle for me every day. I don't know who to raid. This guy, his camera's on. Let's just go hit this guy up, man. Unless Don't Defense is gonna go live, but you gotta answer me right now. No, you're not gonna go live. Alright. Let's go raid this guy. I don't know who this person is, but they are vibe coding. Oh, and dang, look, he has those plants in the background. Nice. Alright, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in today. Another day of type blazing. Seaplane 1, Ricky Wong, adios amigos. Don't Defense, Bobo Bebow, Fluffy, have a good day. See y'all tomorrow. Kamui and Vermeil, adios. Moshiko, see you later. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody else, anyone who's lurking, have a good day, good night, whatever. Lil Pixel, thank you for tuning in. See you next time. Micro AI Zoom from YouTube. Everybody who's lurking on YouTube, see you tomorrow. I do this every day, every weekday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Vibe Coding Central. We're gonna go raid somebody who's vibe coding, making an AI slot machine, they say. They aren't talking very much, so maybe we should say some things in chat. See you later, alligators.